Hi, I'm Srini, and in this video we're going to talk about I'm going to give my thoughts about let's play on the video of a let's play Tzarina Katarin of Ice Court playthrough. So I'm going to go through some of the details, and I'm kind of really posting this video for one of my friends' requests. So on behalf of my friend's request, he kind of insisting me to do stuff like this for a long time, so to make a video giving my thoughts on all this stuff anyway. So I in regards to him, I'm kind of making this video. This will be my first video ever for Warhammer 3, Total War Warhammer 3. So since Kislev is my favorite faction, it's better to start there. So once I saw the first trailer for Total War Warhammer 3, I kind of really into this faction, into Tzarina Katarin for a long time. It's been a while since that one came out. So once I saw her, I lost my heart. And before that one, I saw her lore video from Italian Spartacus and all the other content creators out there. So I kind of remember Italian Spartacus now on top of my head. So for Tzarina Katarin, once I heard a lore, it was so great. I kind of went into it like crazy. So once we have her as the first legendary lord revealed for Total War Warhammer 3, sorry. So it's been great. So we do have a for the first time, I think we are having a lot of hybrid infantry in a faction. So Kislev is kind of having a hybrid infantry. Is kind of really heavily focused on highly infantry oriented units for in their armies. Anyway, so we do have two different factions playing as Kislev. So one is Tzarina Katarin of Ice Court, and the other one is Constantine. So Constantine of the Great Orthodoxy. So we are for Constantine, I'm not into it. So Constantine kind of starts with an elemental bear. So and she Tzarina Katarin so kind of starts with an snow leopard. So this one, I think the gameplay reveal is mostly based on normal difficulty or easy difficulty. I can't able to tell. So without having I don't have early access for the game, as well as without playing that one, I can't able to tell. So there are a lot of stuff happening for Total War Warhammer 3, so I haven't aware of that one. So kind of watching all the content creators, and they're kind of having an embargo problem with speaking about Kislev. So probably they'll be talking about Kislev from tomorrow onwards, from 27th onwards, I suppose. But since I don't have early access, I don't have embargo problem, and they kind of revealed the gameplay here. I'm going to give my thoughts about the actual reveal video here. So let's get on with it. So the first one will be will be this one here. These guys are the what's that one? So the armored cossacks. I kind of didn't think about it correctly there. So armored cossacks with it's a variant. We do have two variants with armored cossacks. So I kind of got into the rooster again. So the unit roosters for Kislev. So we have armored cossacks here with great mace infantry. So they do carry pistols. So the other one kind of carries a pistol with great axe and a shield. So those are the two variants with the armor. So we do have Zorgots with the great sword, and as well as there is another variant with the Zorgots with with a sword as well as shield. So there are two variants there. Zorgots will be the melee infantry for Kislev, but they do have this faction, as I was saying before. This faction is totally relies on their hybrid infantry. Infantry. So not inventory. So I'm getting inventory all the time. So infantry. So let's move on. So those are the first reveal here. We do have Tzarina Katarin here with her cool animation, and this is the starting. I think this is the starting battle probably. So she does have. So we'll get it. I can't able to see proper units for her here. They are showcasing her from turn 4. So we are at turn 4. So this is Kislev. So kind of near to Kislev. So we start from here, I suppose. So Kislev is here and Kislev is here. So that's what throughout this video we can able to get a glimpse of their location anyway, Kislev and all these stuffs anyway. So at turn 44, we do have like a 154 devotion. This is the devotion for the faction. So devotion is kind of one of the things which is happening in this faction. So the higher devotion you have, the better you are in the campaign. So that's how things work for Kislev. So for this Ice Court faction here, we do have 16,000 gold. So this at turn 4, they're having like a 10 units for her army. So like half of the stack, I think I can able to see like half of the stack for her stack here, and we do have like a lot of gold there, and we do have mission issued. So mission issued here. Mission successful. There you go. So cleanse Geslow. So Geslow, we need to occupy Geslow. So I think that's what cleansing is all about, I suppose. And battle of Geslow, this is a victory there. They went into battle and destroyed their faction, maybe, I'm not sure. So faction destroyed, there you go, and we do have a faction destroyed there. And let's move on. So this is one of the other factions. So Prague, the entire video for this one, for the campaign reveal, so the let's play reveal for Tzarina Katarin is revolves around Prague. So getting to Prague and defending Prague. So that's how this video works anyway. So this guy is on force match. I don't know why he's on force match, probably on higher difficulty, so he won't be on force match, maybe I'm not sure. So on lower difficulties, the game feels to be pretty much okay for every single of them, and I think at higher legendary difficulty and all the higher difficulties anyway, I think the game kind of punishes the players like crazy. So I'm going to play as Kislev for my first gameplay for Total War Warhammer 3 on 17th. So it will be at around 7:30 p.m. IST time, so Indian Standard Time, which is GMT plus 5:30. So which is 5.5 hours against ahead of GMT. So Greenwich Mean Time. Let's get on with this one here. So they're going to fight this one first. So Great Orthodoxy, they're talking about the Costardin faction. They kind of occupied most of the Prague. So Prague, current goal is the Prague. So we need to they are kind of going to occupy Igorov, Volksgard. Since I don't have my hands on the game, I can able to talk about the someone played section of this video here, and I can able to give my thoughts. So kind of requested by, as I was saying before, it's kind of a very much requested from one of my friend anyway. So for Jakova again. So we do have the 16 units now. So she's having 16 units now. So she's kind of recruited like some of the units at the previous turn. So we started at turn 4, right? So she's recruited some units and she's going through it now. So towards Igorov. So this is the unit card for Tzarina Katarin at turn 6 based on their gameplay reveal for now. So they do have 16. The magic, I think the winds of magic is kind of blowing in this region. So I have seen it at the end of the video here. It's kind of blowing. So usually blowing is the place where you have plenty of magic resource anyway. So the recharge rate will be faster as I suppose, and all the stuffs anyway. So here we have the magic reserve pool here, and it will drop into this one. So I suppose. So that's how magic works, maybe, I'm not sure. So I may be getting things wrong. So if I get things wrong, let me know in the comments below, so that I can able to correct my mistakes, as well as some of the guys who are kind of watching the video. So mostly my friends will be watching this video. They love me play this game. So like Total War Warhammer 2 mostly as of now. So they love watching me play instead of they are kind of playing. So I'm kind of making this video mostly for them, so to give them proper explanation for them. So even like I do have like a less number of views for the for Total War Warhammer 2 in compared to the other games which I'm covering. So my views is not great on my channel, but we'll see how it goes. So once Warhammer 3 is hopefully you guys may find it useful, but I'm doing my best as I can. So I do have a proper day job, so it's pretty difficult for me to make a lot of contents for different games like crazy. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We do have Tzarina Katarin, and she's a spellcaster, so she's a decent melee component. She has like weapon sense of 400. So spellcaster, you didn't need to engage in her in melee. So throughout the entire gameplay for this video, they kind of didn't think about like a proper that's my thought. So that's my they might have played better. So different guys plays different the game differently. So I kind of totally sucked with Total War Warhammer 2 from I still remember my first Tyrian campaign. I totally fucked up with that campaign anyway. So and once I got my hands on the Tested and Twilight DLC, that's my favorite faction for Total War Warhammer 2. So Sisters of Twilight faction, the Heralds of Ariel faction actually. So Sisters of Twilight Legendary Lord. I kind of started to play better, and I also grasped the idea for behind the game and started to play better for I haven't figured out the gameplay for every single of the factions out there as of now. So, but since we are getting Total War Warhammer 3 in within set not, it's not far away. Like we have like a 15 days, 15 to 17 days also at the time of this recording here. It's better. I'm kind of totally focusing on Total War Warhammer 3. So I may play and live stream. I'm still live streaming Total War Warhammer 2 as of now too. But I kind of looking forward to Total War Warhammer 3. But since Total War Warhammer 2 is one of my favorite game, I need to give it a proper send off. So that's what I'm planning to do. So I'll be doing more stuff for Total War Warhammer 2. So anyway, let's get on with this video here. So we do have Tzarina Katarin. She does have like 15 armor. That's pretty much weak armor for her at the start. So she does have 87 leadership, so kind of buffed here, I think. So speed is 46, her speed is 46, melee attack is 50, melee defense is 45, weapon strength is 400. 400 is kind of nice weapon strength, I suppose. So her charge bonus is 20. So Tzarina Katarin starts with the snow leopard here. So we do have a snow leopard here, and I think coastal terrain starts with the elemental bear. I may be wrong, so let me know in the comments below as well. So she starts with the two of the ice guards here. These are ice guards, I suppose, and she does have the armor corsairs with the great maze infantry, winged lancers here as well. So we do have a force maiden here, so kind of having the ice and storm magic. So both are ice and storm magic here. The Z. So most of the guys are having to aware of the ZZZ thing here on the unit icon. So it's kind of, they are mentioning it as an idle unit here. So they're not doing nothing. So at the moment, so that's the symbol kind of the Z will denote like they are kind of being idle. So while playing Total War Warhammer 2, I kind of it's difficult to spot idle units anyway. So this will come in handy while playing, while engaging in a large number of minor settlement battles and the major settlement battles. If some of your units are higher difficulties, or higher difficulties like legendary difficulty and all the stuffs, you need to engage every single most of the times you need to keep your ranged units not idle, so they need to engage anyway. So that this will come in handy. That's what I'm trying to say. So we do have wing lancers here. This one is the another variant of the armor corsairs, I suppose. So armor corsairs, they do carry pistols. Both of the variant carry pistols. This variant is pistol with axe with shield. So they do carry this weapon here. And we do have snow leopard. This is the normal corsair variant. So normal corsair unit with which carries spear as well as a bow. So this is another normal corsair, so which is another variant which carries bow as well as an shield, I suppose. I think they carry shield. So we'll see that one. No, axe. So axe, they carry axe anyway. So most of the, as we can able to see from the roster here, most of their units are hybrid infantry. So I'm kind of thinking like a lot of, after watching this video like for like a lot of times now. So I've been planning how to use them now. So totally really into this faction anyway. And we do have the light cavalry here. I can't able to get their names now, so we'll see that one name and the name card soon. So we do have Tzarina Katarin moving towards now. So she does have greater arcane content. So greater arcane content is different in Total War Warhammer 3 when compared to Total War Warhammer 2. We do have the ice guards here, ice guards with the dual sword infantry. So she starts off with ice guards, 2 ice guard units, I suppose, with dual sword infantry, and they do have one more variant with the spear. So they carry the bow as well as, I think they do have long range when compared to the corsairs. We're going to see that one. They haven't mentioned the range for the ice guards. Probably they do have better range, I suppose. We'll see how it goes. So look at the ice themed swords here. They looks pretty cool anyway. So they look pretty cool. So winged lancers engaging winged lancers. So we do have winged lancers stats here. They are armored and shielded anti-infantry. So they are anti-infantry if you know what you're doing with them. So they may work out pretty good. So and we'll see. They do have 80 armor. Leadership is great for them. 90, nearly 90 there. So that's a lot of for mid cavalry. That's a lot of I think around 90. So around 90 leadership maybe. I'm not sure. So that's a lot of leadership for a mid-range cavalry. And we do have 84 speed. 84 speed is kind of okay. Melee attack and melee defense stats are pretty much decent there. I think pretty much okay. I think weapon strength is steady, pretty much okay there. So charge bonus 60. Charge bonus is kind of fine, I think, I suppose. So we do have a cool animation coming up. This is the one. That's the one. So let's go through that one again. Look at Katarin going against those guys, man. She slices one of the guys on top of the air and slices the other one once she gets landed. So we have armor causes with great weapons here, the great mace infantry, which I'm talking about before. So they do have 90 range when compared to these guys. The normal causes, they do have 140 range. So we're going to see that one. So they are armor piercing melee there. So they are armor piercing melee, not armor piercing missile. So you need to take into account. So once they are engaged into melee, they'll deal with armor piercing damage anyway. So a special ranged weapon. So we do have special ranged weapon there. So armor is 80 for them. Leadership is kind of pretty much decent, I suppose. I'm not sure. So they do have like a 60 leadership. I'm not sure how they will work out in legendary difficulty. Probably they are kind of ranged units, so they will do fine, I suppose. So speed is 30 for them. Melee attack 36, melee defense, they also are pretty much a decent stat. Maybe an average stats, I'm not sure. So they do have like a fewer number of missiles, I suppose. Yeah, fewer number of missiles, only 6 missiles anyway. And they carry pistol, so the range for pistol is 90. So they do have a low ammo for the pistols anyway. And missile strength is 25 for them. So we do have mingle lancers showcasing again. So we do they are casting spells now. Yeah, ice spells here. Look at that one. So that's the what's that one? So specific magic for Tzarina Katarin there. Signature move of Tzarina Katarin, I suppose. So Griga has been defeated now. So look at the damage from here. So as far as the unit card tells here, the ranged units are doing way better. So they are playing on easy or normal difficulty, I suppose. And look at the kills from the ranged units when compared to Tzarina Katarin here, as well as the Ice Maiden. I think they haven't used magic that much, as well as the infantry did decent over there. And the Ice Guards, they are way better than the other guys here, I suppose. And the Wingless have decent number of kills, not decent number of kills. They do have low number of kills. The enemies are not great numbers. They kind of went into full ranged assault, I suppose. And the Snow Leopard kind of dealt like a small amount of damage here. And we do have Horse Archer here. So we're going to see the stats for Horse Archers on the next battle, I suppose. So this is a fun cool fact here. So cool fact and a cool animation for Tzarina Katarin again. So she's kind of sitting on one side of the horse here. So one side of on her horse. So for Tzarina Katarin, the Ice Witch as well as the Frost Maidens, the Lord and the heroes, for them they can able to have war horse as well as the Great Bear as mount. I really need to see how she will she will ride in Great Bear. So I haven't seen that one. So they haven't showcased that one as of now. So she's sitting on one side of the horse anyway. So probably it's kind of a signature move. So signature animation, maybe signature style, whatever it is anyway. It's kind of looks badass as well as cool actually. So she kind of look at her. She's kind of seeing in all direction anyway. Even though she's focused on one direction with her sitting posture here, but she kind of sees everywhere, like turning sideways and all these stuff anyway. She's doing that one. Look at the horse. She's having a cool mount here with I think this one is having 3. I think this one has 3 horns maybe. I'm not sure. I think this is the first legend kind of sitting on her side, on that side on a steed. Maybe I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. I may be getting things wrong. Maybe sometimes, so not sometimes, so most of the time. So I'll be making wrong things anyway. The reason for posting this video, as I was saying before, it's for my friends' knowledge, as well as you guys can correct me if I'm get wrong. So I need to know more details for this faction anyway.
A strong faction.
The horse has only one horn. I think it's not an horn actually, so it's kind of from the armor. So look at that one. So it has like a 3 or 4 more spikes. So this one is a spike from the armor maybe.
However, cannot rely on militaristic might alone, and needs those who currently reside under our flag to stay in line, assigning an ataman to govern the area.
So now she's going to leave this territory here. So once she's going to leave the territory, the atamans are atamans. So the atamans are the primary kind of region province management managers, I suppose, the province managers. So you don't need to recruit a lord for controlling the public order and the growth and all these stuffs, the untented as well, and all these stuffs for a province. You do have atamans for that job, so we do have like 4 of them now. So they're kind of showcasing like 4 of them at the time. At the start, like around turn 16, they do have one. They have kind of unlocked only one here. So I'm not sure I'm curious how much we can able to how much atamans we can able to obtain, and also how much we can able to spend, since I think we do have like a couple of provinces here. We do have secured like covered only 2 provinces, I suppose. So that's why we are kind of seeing only one. So for every two provinces, we can able to assign only one ataman. So ataman.
Warrior in our Lord's absence can ensure that public order, even in these darkest days, is maintained. The dilemmas Katarin can face can be handled by these atamans.
So there you go. So and they do have a slot to put it on one of the primary settlement for the province, I suppose. So they do have providing buffs here, already providing buffs, and these guys will provide more buffs if you alight on them. I think it will take 1 turn for them to get assigned anyway. So make sure to do it before having a rebellion, maybe, if you are low on public order. So she's going after Prague now. So she does have like a 19 units in total as of now. So throughout this playthrough, I have seen it will be like around turn, at the end of this video, I think it's around turn 36 or turn 34. So during this gameplay, I think it will be all the segments will be tier 2, tier 3 max, I suppose. So they haven't reached tier 4 and all these stuff anyway. So for tier 4 and tier 5, the sieges will be big and huge. So I think this one is in tier 2 segment, tier 2 max, I'm pretty sure. So this one is a tier 2, maybe tier 3, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any stone walls actually for this throughout this gameplay playthrough. So they do have stone walls, I suppose. These are wooden constructed with the stones, probably. They're not great actually, so they kind of pretty much a decent one. So look at them. So the now we can able to see different cuts now, so unique cuts now. So course of it, dervishes here, kind of light infantry. They do have a lot of speed, like 92 speed, but other stats are pretty much weak for them. But they do can be buffed, I suppose. And those are light cavalry. They are very fast as well. They do have vanguard development. That will be useful for them actually. And moving on, so we do have cossacks with bow and axe infantry. That's the normal cossacks with bow and axe infantry. So they don't have shield, only bow and axe infantry. They do have 140 range, and their stats are pretty much basic actually. The other stats are pretty much basic. They do have 20 ammo, I suppose, 20 or 18 ammo, I'm not sure. So their missile strength is pretty much low on par. And video Cossacks is PS hybrid unit, anti-large, weak against armor. So they are pretty much weak against armor, and they do have proper range. So I think these guys are buffed anyway. So they do have 160 range, 140 maybe. So they kind of somewhat kind of buffed. I'm not sure how they are buffed anyway. So they haven't showcased properly for the buffs anyway. I may be wrong. So I may be wrong, but I'm not sure. So we do have like a lot of magic here in our reserve. So look at the ice guards going at them. They are shooting pretty much faster now. And we do have Cossacks winged lances here. Armored Cossacks, great weapons again. So armor piercing melee there. They are on the walls, I suppose. So they are shooting with their pistol now. Yep. I think Ice Guards can make a Doomstack for this faction. I think Ice Guards can make a proper Doomstack for this faction. They can engage in melee. They are I think they haven't showcased the Ice Guards. Yeah, I haven't seen the Ice Guard unit card for this anywhere in this video, so I can't able to say it for sure. But they do look like a Doomstackable one. And I think Tzarina Katarin will boost them like crazy, so we can able to make a Doomstack. We'll see how it goes. So city of Prague, they are being captured. City of Prague now.
With Prague under the Ice Court's flag, we can now focus on uniting the kids.
So once they capture Prague, the primary focus will be beating the Great Orthodoxy, or convincing them to join with the ice court maybe.
Within Troll Country to help divide.
So look at them, still having like few settlements here, and it's turn number 26 now. So Kugat, I am not so sure with this one here. I think it's a rebellion or the great unorthodox faction, maybe unorthodox faction, maybe the Cosrolian faction. I'm not sure. So they are kind of besieging Kislev, maybe. I'm not sure with this one. So probably an allied army or the stuff. So I'm not sure. Let me check. So we are in Prague. Yeah, this one is Prague. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm not so sure about any of these things here. Let me know in the comments below. So I'm getting things wrong here. The building icon kind of giving us it's kind of going through construction, maybe. I'm not sure. So look at the gold here. So they are doing okay with their treasury, I suppose. So she's having a full stack here now. So this is one of the coolest addition for this faction here. We do have a lot of coolest things for happening in this faction anyway. So for unlocking for recruiting frost maiden heroes as well as the ice witch lords. So this is a lord here, and these are heroes anyway. So you need to train them first at the ice court. So you need to train them, then you can able to get some certain number of character traits. I'm not sure with the character traits or all this stuff. So I'm not sure how it's going to work anyway. So they are going to have some certain character traits, and once we have enough, we can able to recruit them. That's what the campaign mechanics kind of revealed before. So and it's here as well. So they are kind of going to train an ice witch lord now. So they don't, and on the card they don't have anything at the moment.
But while Katarin may try to solve Kislev's problems, the ruinous powers won't stay still forever.
So Kugat, Plague Father, Kugat. So she's kind of sandwiched between Kugat as well as Kugat, Plague Father, as well as the Scarband, so Scarband faction. So it's going to be pretty tough for Kislev. So her starting position will be pretty much tough, I suppose. We'll see through our playthrough for the campaign on the launch date will circus. So probably the content creators who have early access will showcase how it works anyway. So we do have one more things here. Faction and go to the western provinces. So I'm not sure with this one. Probably is the Xiaoming, maybe. Xiaoming, so Xiaoming and the other one, they are brother Maoing and Xiaoming. Xiaoming, I think it's Xiaoming. I'm not sure. I may be wrong about this one. I may be wrong. So we do have army retreat thing going on, and she's at rank 9. So at turn to date, she's only at rank 9. So now we do have the Zord gods with the great sword variant as well as sword with the shield variant here as well. So those are the exceptional infantry without having any hybrid things going on. So hybrid ranged things going on, and we do have this one here. So they are kind of ranged infantry as well. So the armor cousins here as well. So we do have a couple 2 more variant of them as well, and they do have ice guards here. And this is the shotgun variant. I'm not sure with the name, so I kind of forgot the name. So they do kind of forget the one. The axe with shotgun variant probably is Starlight. I'm not sure. So Starlight. I kind of forget that name. So I kind of forget the name. So anyway, so let's move on. So we do have Kozas here. So Kozas variant, a couple of variants here, and we do have winged lancers here, and an Norse archer. We do have snow leopard, which is kind of from the beginning. So they're kind of having from the beginning. So we do have like a 65. Ambush success chance is 70 for this province. That's nice. So winds of magic, as I was saying before, winds of magic's blowing. So we do have a lot of magic here, I suppose, for this region. So look at this. This is a proper stack for Kugat anyway. Kugat Plague Father. He does have like a 20 units, but she does have 19 units anyway. So for Tzarina Katarin, they are having like 19 units now. So it says close victory. And for me, this battle anyway, they kind of engage straight away without engaging them in melee. So look at the arse archers there. They kind of taken some damage way early in the battle anyway, and they're kind of moving straight away towards them. without engaging them in ranged missile with their missiles and missile infantry. Anyway, they are not spending any missiles, so that's what I'm trying to say here. So they are straight away engaging them. So we do have a lot of engagement going on there.
The battle is not
So we do have snow leopard engaging nuglings here, I suppose. Yeah, they are kind of the ice guards are surrounding Kugat Plague Father here.
Plaguefather's forces
Look at them.
moved from the east and of last. Despite the victory, now is not the time for respite. The forces of Khorne have moved in on Prague, looking for more skulls for the Skull Throne.
So we do have Scorburn coming towards us now, towards Prague.
The battle will be a major challenge to Katarin's ability as a commander to try and maximize.
So this is one of the coolest faction mechanics anyway. The other one, the invocations. So invocation is kind of similar to the rituals we perform in Total War Warhammer 2. So we can able to get army abilities. So Wrath of the Bear, all armies for they are going to dedicate to Thor. So they do have 4 gods here: Atsan, Salyak, Dawes. I'm not sure with the pronunciation there, and we do have Thor. So we do have like a lot of devotion, so we can able to spend like a 63 devotion for going through the invocation here. So to invoke this invocation, so that's a mouthful there for me at least anyway. So I'm not sure with this number here. I think we are turn 25. They're kind of no, it's turn number 36 anyway. So I'm not sure with this one. So if we perform this, if we invoke the invocations here, we can able to get like a supporter generator. I'm not sure with the supporters here. If you know about these things here, let me know in this comments below, so that I can able to go through those things anyway. 2 in fighting a battle and a Wrath of the Bear army ability will be unlocked as well. So all armies will have melee attacks plus 5%. 5% is like if you have like a melee attack like anywhere around 40. So around for 40 will be having like a 2 extra 2, so it will be 42. That's pretty low when compared to the other things anyway.
Our army's ability, we'll head into the devotion tab, invoke the Kislevite god Tor, and dedicate this battle to them.
Okay.
Invocation in place, we march on Prague.
So look at that one. So invocation performed and the winds of magic is blowing.
Of our people, and in the name of our
So at turn 32 they are going back to Prague.
gods.
So Khorne is incoming. So Scorburn is incoming towards Prague now. He's going to besiege them. So they're kind of defending against Scorburn now.
And impatient for blood, he separates his forces into 2. One team with himself leading the charge at one gate with a small vanguard.
So they do have 2 gates now for this settlement here.
Where both sides thin should they need to reinforce one another.
So look at them. So we do have armor classes on the walls. So most of the units are on the walls here, and we do have like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the checkpoints here. Yep. So we do have ice guards on the walls. Look at them, engaging them in ranged missiles, and then they will be going into infantry, and we do have ice projectiles from the walls. And the winged lancers going after the chaos warriors of Khorne. Look at them. Look at the charge bonus from them. So they're kind of literally punching through the line. So they are not they are not braced anyways, but they're punching through the line. So we do have more ice guards kind of engaging their infantry here. Yep. Look at that. Scorburn kind of kicking some of the Khazar units, armor Khazars, I suppose. Scorburn. So she's going to engage in melee with them. So they're kind of engaging Scorburn with main melee using Tzarina Katarin here. So look at her. She's still on one side of the street here. So one side of the horse here. That's nice. On the battle too, she'll be on one side of the horse, I suppose. So look at her. She's at half of her health now. I need to check this one. At what time kind of Tzarina kind of gets here? So 54, 16. How much time did she engage into melee?
A true leader will do what they can for their land. She gets his focused attention.
So she engaged in melee for like 10 to 15 seconds there. That's how much she might have engaged in melee, maybe. So she casted some of these couple of spells for their army, maybe. Yep, she's going out now. and the armor courses are kind of weakening the Scarband, weakening Scarband, and she is leaving the battlefield now.
The battle is arduous and
Yep.
fought without cost and casualties, but Prague still stands. Tzarina Katarin has proven herself a worthy leader and defender of the people. With chaos put at bay for the meantime, we once again turn back to the people of Kislev as we try to unite the motherland under one banner.
So the entire faction mechanic for Tzarina Katarin will be uniting the motherland into one faction. So that's how it's going to perform anyway. So that's the end of this one. So as I was saying before, I was kind of making this video for my friends mostly. So if you have enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below, and also if I get any of the things wrong, or like if I kind of missed some of the things out, let me know in the comments below so that I can do. I'll be aware of that one, and also my friends will be aware of that one, and all the people who are going to watch for the video maybe I get aware of that one. So I'll be playing the Kislev, so Kislev faction as my first live stream during my first live stream on 17th. Make sure to check that one if you are interested. Anyway, that's the end of this one. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Take care everyone.